Hey, what's up guys? I'm Brogan, and today in this video we are diving straight into this product right here. This is the Minix EU715-AI silent cooling mini PC. This mini PC is equipped with an Intel Core Ultra 7155H processor that's 16 cores, 22 threads, and speeds of up to 4.8 gigahertz. We have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, expandable up to 96 gigabytes. We also have the Intel Arc graphics in here. That paired with the processor, we should be able to get decent gaming potential with this mini PC. Now we also have a 1 terabyte SSD installed within here, running Windows 11 Pro, and this is of course expandable up to 8 terabytes. Now this Minix mini PC also offers 4 different display options on here. We can connect over through Thunderbolt, through Type-C, HDMI, and DisplayPort. We have 8K and 4K capabilities here. So we can actually run 4K at 120 Hz refresh rate, and we can actually run 8K at 60 Hz refresh rate. So we're gonna unbox this, take a closer look at the layout and design of this product today, and then we're gonna test it out and see how it performs. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and flip this over. So right here on top, we have our mini PC. We'll go ahead and remove that, set that to the side. Wow, let's get some decent weight to that. Let's see what else is included in here. We do have a VESA mount right here. This is actually one of the nicer mounts out there. You can install this on the backside of a monitor or TV. You can put this inside of a desk, the side of a desk if you wanted to. Lots of different ways that you can incorporate this into the mix here. And I will show you guys how that connects over momentarily, but very nicely put together mount right there. Now underneath here, we have all of our different cable connections and attachments. So here we have a HDMI to HDMI cable. We'll set that aside. Here is our power supply cable. So this obviously goes into your power outlet, and then you're going to connect over the Type-C to Type-C power cable, just like this. Other end goes into your PC, powers everything. We have our user manual right here. I'm going to thumb through this really quickly. Love it. It does have diagrams on here, which is great for visual learners. Shows you where all your available ports are, and it walks through setup process. It does come in a couple different languages. And then here we have some mounting screws for our mount when we connect over our mini PC. So let's bring out the mini PC. Here it is. Very heavy. Not in a negative way, but usually that just means that it's made extremely well, and it 100% is. I mean, this entire thing is metal. This is not cheap plastic, so definitely get a durable feel to this for sure. So here is our front panel on here. Now, first thing is we have our Thunderbolt 4 connection right here, followed by 2 USB 3 ports here. Those are, of course, USB-A. We have our headphone jack right there, and we have our power button. Everything on here metal, even the top of the power button is still metal. So flipping this over, on the bottom side, you can see that we have 4 rubber feet on here to secure this on the surface. You can see I'm shaking my entire desk. It's not sliding on there at all. We also have the ability to open this up. There's 4 Phillips head screws on here. We can go ahead and pull this little tab, which we will do momentarily, to open everything up. It looks like we're going to be able to easily, hopefully easily, go in here and make adjustments. We'll see what the layout looks like. Now, left and right side here, nothing at all, just flat panels. No ventilation or anything. But the top lid to our mini PC is ventilated, and it looks like considerable amount of airflow is going to be possible up there. Now let's go to the back side of this mini PC. Right here on the back side, we have 2 Ethernet ports, followed by another USB 3 port. Now we have some display options across here. We have our display port, we have our HDMI port here, and we also have our USB-C port right over here as well. And then down here on the end is going to be your power supply cable connection. That's where you go ahead and you take this connection, plug it in right there to power your entire device. So from a gaming perspective, first off, we have literally everything we're going to need access to right there on the front. We have our 2 USB-A ports, so I can bring over a flash drive, an external SSD if I wanted to, enclosure, and I can also bring in controllers, mouse, keyboard, all that good stuff right from the front panel alone. So I love that. Backside here, first thing I noticed, of course, is the fact that we have all these different display options here. There's 4 different displays that you can get from this at the exact same time. So that's pretty incredible. But let's open this up and see what we've got waiting for us inside. All right, and inside here you can see the layout of everything within. Very straightforward inside here. If you want to make adjustments to RAM, if you want to make adjustments to your storage capacity, you can easily do so right from within here. You can go ahead and install another M.2 SSD right over here, secure it in place with the set screw that's already been screwed all the way down for your convenience. So this is literally everything within here. If you wanted to go ahead and dive even further in, which I don't today, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 additional set screws in there that secure this board exactly where it is. So if you wanted to access like the cooling fan on the other side, you would go ahead and remove all 4 of those screws, lift this part out, and you'd have access further into this. Now, that's as far as I wanted to go. I just wanted to get a feel for the internals here today. So we're going to go ahead and reinstall this in place, and we are going to fire this up and dive into some games.
Of them as fast as you can. Proper good job, mate. Now go get a sidearm.
All. 30-15. 14-15. Game close.
right, guys, we checked out our Minix Mini PC right here. This is a durable and very well made Mini PC. Exceptional cooling on here as well. I was trying to jump into AAA games for the last hour or so. Some with success, some were just a little bit too much for this to handle, which is normal for a Mini PC, especially one that's not necessarily designed with gaming in mind. I mean, I think that the gaming potential on here is exceptional, given the fact that it's not the intended use for this Mini PC. But we'll get to that in a minute. The fact that I was putting this through the most demanding challenges towards the end here, and the fact that this is just cool to the touch after hours of testing this out, really speaks volumes about the cooling system they've implemented into this design. I love all the port options here. I love the fact that we have multiple display options here, but not just regular multiple display capabilities here. We can get that 4K up and going on here very effectively on 4 different displays at the exact same time, which I'm really ecstatic about. Especially as a video editor, I like to have multiple displays in the mix for editing, especially if I'm doing different things at the same time. I might be uploading one thing while editing another, while also watching YouTube on another display. So this gives me the ability to have a wide range of things going on that I can monitor in real time. So love that about this, but let's talk about gaming on here. We were actually able to get into some AAA titles. They're the older AAA titles. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend this for that, especially with the processor that we have, the Intel Core Ultra 7. It's not a bad processor by any means, but it does fall a little bit short in terms of capabilities when going into AAA titles. So a little bit hit or miss there. However, for retro, this thing sails through everything. It doesn't matter what you throw at it. You can play old school Atari, classic arcade, Super Nintendo, NES, all the way up through N64, PS1, 2, 3 even, original Xbox, GameCube, etc. So there's no limitations here in terms of AAA gaming. However, the price of this, I think, is a little bit expensive for what we end up getting from a gaming standpoint. So what I would do is I would use this more so for home or office use. I would use this for workloads. I'd use this for video editing in my case. It definitely packs a punch with having that gaming potential, but it's not designed for that. Therefore, I wouldn't get it solely for, you know, the intent of gaming on here. So at the end of the day, very good product. I like the way everything is laid out internally as well. Very easy to access everything internally. We just have those 4 screws on the edges here. We don't have to peel back the rubber feet like a lot of the other models out there, where you peel those back, you access the screws underneath, but then they never sit right ever again. They've really thought about the design from top to bottom here, all the way down to the Type-C ports and the multiple display options. So to learn a little bit more about this product from Minix, click the link in the description of this video. That's going to do it for today, guys. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know about what you saw today. What's your thoughts on everything? Do you like this Mini PC? Where would you like to see improvements made? Let me know in the comments. That's going to do it for today, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.